Unwanted pets left to die. Just in the first few weeks of this year, the folks at Lee County Animal Services have received about 40 calls about abandoned animals. It's a growing problem all over Lee County, but tonight, one woman is telling us her South Fort Myers neighborhood, Pine Manor, is the epicenter of this heartbreaking crisis. 4 in Your Corner's Christy Diamond asking the folks at Animal Services what they think about that and what's behind this problem overall. Christy?
We're not just talking about Lee County Domestic Animal Services getting overwhelmed with abandoned animals. Now it's an issue hitting neighborhoods. And if pet owners don't start taking responsibility, it can only get worse.
It's kind of a drop-off neighborhood. You know, everyone seems to just dump their animals here.
This Pine Manor neighborhood could be what you'd call a magnet for unwanted animals.
I think they feel that just because it's low income, people can just dump it. They dump garbage here, they can dump animals here.
This neighbor says she's lived here less than a year and has already had to turn in several abandoned animals to Lee County Domestic Animal Services.
I have turned in 5 cats and 3 dogs.
Abandonments aren't just happening in this community, though. In the last week alone, we've shown you Heather, Harold, and Lassa, all left to die by their owners.
There's no way to explain it. You know, some people have moved out of their house, just left their animals behind. Other people will just go and literally dump a dog off because they don't want it anymore.
On average, so far this year, officers have been getting more than 4 calls each day about cruelty and neglect, and more than 1 call a day about an abandoned animal. It's something Animal Services officials say should never happen.
If it's because they can't afford to care for it, they should contact us. If they just don't want it anymore, then it's their responsibility to rehome that dog. There are some shelters that take owner-surrendered pets. They can contact them. They can contact rescues.
Until more pet owners start taking responsibility, though, it's a grim outlook for this neighborhood.
It's very, very devastating. I don't like seeing animals or people out on the street.
Now, as we mentioned, there are several resources for you if you find you can no longer care for your pet or no longer want your animal. We posted some helpful resources for you on our website. Just head on over to fox4now.com. Live in the studio, Christy Diamond, Fox 4 in your corner.
Some good news for an animal tonight.